Kool TV proudly presents the 16th Region Baseball Tournament live from Addington Field in Boyd County, Kentucky. Now let's go to the field and pregame coverage of the 2025 16th Region Baseball Tournament live on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good evening from Larry Addington Field here at the site of the 2025 16th Region Baseball Tournament as we go into the semifinals round here on this Wednesday evening here in Cannonsburgh. Good evening, everyone. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight as we get you set for the first of two games this evening. We'll start first off with the runners-up as we had three runners-up in the first round move on. Tonight it'll be Fleming County and Boyd County first. Matchup that will pit our top half of the bracket. The bottom half of the bracket will be Russell and Rowan County. Rowan County was the only district champion to advance through out of the first round. Boyd County rolls in with a record of 27-5. Fleming County at 16-5. Fleming County making their first trip into the semifinals since 2011. The team they played that season, Boyd County. They lost 10-0 in 5 innings. They did play earlier this year. Boyd County won that game 5-1. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at our bracket for the tournament, get you ready for starting lineups and first pitch of our first semifinal here from Cannonsburgh. Fleming County and Boyd County next on Kool TV.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care. 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Back here at Boyd County as we get you set for our first of two semifinal matchups here this evening. Fleming County and Boyd County up first, followed by Russell and Rowan County. Let's take a look at our bracket through the opening round. We had some really good ball games. The best one right out of the gate, that 10 o'clock game, Raceland and Boyd County. It was Boyd County winning that one 2-0. It was a 6th inning, 2-out, 2 RBI double by Braden Coleman, and that lifted Boyd County into the semifinals here on their home field. In game number 2, Fleming County blanks East Carter 3-0. We go into the bottom half of the bracket. Russell, in come-from-behind fashion, beats Ashland 6-1. And then Rowan County, no trouble with Morgan County. They win that one 15-0 in 4 innings. So semifinals tonight, scheduled tomorrow night for the championship. But there's an asterisk with that because of who the team in the bottom half of the bracket comes out to be. If Rowan County advances out of the bottom half of that bracket, we cannot play until at least Friday because Rowan County has graduation tomorrow. If Russell comes out of that bottom half of the bracket, we'll play tomorrow no matter what. The other side of it is on Friday, we are looking at another big rainstorm coming through here. So, again, everything's up in arms with that as we move forward. All right, let's take a look at our starting lineups. We'll start first with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Fleming County Panthers. Leading things off and playing center field is Parker Seals. Batting second and pitching is Preston Cropper. Batting third behind the plate is Dylan Doyle. The cleanup hitter is the first baseman, Austin Robertson. Batting fifth at second base, Jet Martin. Batting sixth in left field, Thad Applegate. Batting seventh and playing shortstop is Lester Doyle. Batting eighth at third base, Riker Bannister. And batting ninth as a designated hitter is Branson Hawkins. Seals, Cropper, Doyle, Robertson, Martin, Applegate, Doyle, Bannister, and Hawkins. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for Frank Conley's Boyd County Lions. Grant Slater will lead us off. He'll play center field. Alex Maynard's at second base. He'll bat second. Brogan Jones bats third. He'll play first base. The cleanup hitter is the third baseman, Connor Davis. Batting fifth and pitching is Braden Coleman. Batting sixth behind the dish is Caleb Gray. Batting seventh in right field, Caleb Kelly. Batting eighth in left field, Brody Biggs. And batting ninth and playing shortstop is Josh Kelly. Slater, Maynard, Jones, Davis, Coleman, Gray, Kelly, Biggs, and Kelly. All right, we'll step out for a break for our national anthem. We'll come back, meet our officials and our starting pitchers. And first pitch, Fleming County, Boyd County in the semis, next on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
I am Shane Wallingford. I'm President and CEO of JSB Industrial Solutions. JSB Industrial Solutions is a manufacturer of many products. We took a shotgun approach to our business. We take each project individually and break it down into the smallest bits, communicate effectively, and move forward. Our vision is basically to make your problem our successful business.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
The Ashland Area YMCA is where families and friends come to stay active and have fun. As a staple of the Ashland community for 125 years, we offer a wide range of activities and classes. We have something for all ages and interests, from cardio, fitness, and personal training, to swimming at our junior Olympic-sized pool, to a variety of sports facilities and programs. Follow us on social media to learn more about our programs or visit us today at the Ashland Area YMCA.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our...
When you need to say happy birthday, get well, thinking of you, or any special occasion, say it with flowers from Fields Flower Shop in Ashland and Grayson. Fields Flower Shop can also take care of your sympathy needs, and they carry a beautiful selection of silk flowers, balloons, and fruit baskets. They've provided quality service since 1920. Call 606-324-2184. That's 606-324-2184. Fields Flower Shop, 221 15th Street, Ashland, and US 60 Grayson.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
And we're ready for baseball here in the semifinals of the 16th Region Tournament here at Addington Field in Cannonsburg. Our umpiring crew tonight, Bill Heberlin behind the plate, Keith Powers, Joe Coldiron, Lane Hughes on the base paths. First time with us on the channel, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you see something you like, hit that bell. Each time we put out new material, we'll upload it directly to your mobile device. Fleming County will be the visitors on the scoreboard. They'll be in the all-black with the gold pinstripes. Boyd County in the red with the white pants tonight. Defensively, let's take a look at them. For the Lions, left to right, it'll be Big, Slater, and Kelly. Third to first, Davis, Kelly, Maynard, and Jones. Caleb Gray behind the plate, and the big right-hander, Braden Coleman, is on the bump. Coleman comes in with making his 7th appearance, a 2-0 record with a 1.5 ERA. 14 innings of work, 6 hits, 18 strikeouts, 9 walks. He's only given up 3 runs. All of those have been earned. His last outing, he worked 1 inning in relief against Ashland in the district championship game. He was the hero for the Lions here on Monday as he delivered the 2-out, 2 RBI double that lifted the Lions over top of the Rams in a stellar shootout in that game. My final score of 2-0. So we get the top 3 of the order for the Panthers of Seals, Cropper, and Doyle. Again, Fleming County making their first trip to the semis since 2011. Fleming County's never won a title. Last year they lost to Boyd County 11-2 in the opening round. So Parker Seals will start us off from the left-handed side. 373 hitter, 28 hits, 12 driven in, 6 doubles, 17 walks. Coleman will work from the stretch as typically a relief pitcher. He'll let it fly with a breaking ball that's in there for a called strike, and this ball game is on time and underway. Right at 5:30, first pitch. Beautiful skies, a mixture of sun and clouds over top of the ballpark. 72 degrees. And a hat tip to the entire crew here at Boyd County for all of their efforts to get this playing surface maintained. And, I mean, it is beautiful. For all the rain that we got late Monday night and early Tuesday morning and then all of yesterday and then even into this morning, this place looks phenomenal. Here's the 1-1. That one's up and away, 2 balls and a strike. 325 down the lines, 365 in the power alleys, 385 if you go straight away. You better eat a bowl of Wheaties if you're going to try to wrap one out of here. This one's punted down the third base side. Davis loses his footing, Seals on his horse, and he's going to make it to first base without a throw, and it's an infield single to start things off here in the visiting first inning.
The pitcher, number 2, Preston Cropper.
So Preston Cropper steps in, a 351 hitter, 27 hits, 16 driven in, 7 doubles, 12 walks on the season. That's a big breaking ball in there for a called strike, 0-1. Seals on the base paths this season, 12 of 12. There he goes. Throw down to second base is high, and they got him. He did not make it to the bag, and they got him on the tag on top, I believe. Let's take a look at it on the Ison's Cards and Collectibles instant replay. Pitch was up and in, but a great throw, and got him on the tag before he got there. So Gray tosses out his second runner of the tournament, and the bases are empty now, and there's one away. Great look in there for the United Rentals Tower Cam out in right center field. As Coleman lets this one fly, it's a big slider that grabs the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Outfield straightaway, normal infield at normal depth. Middle infield playing back deep. Here's the 1-2. Late breaking ball, tries to sneak it in the front door, but it just misses inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Upstairs, 3-2. The payoff pitch, upstairs ball 4, and a 1-out walk issue to Cropper. And that brings in the catcher of Dylan Doyle.
The catcher, number 7, Dylan Doyle.
Doyle, a 338 hitter, 27 hits, 18 driven in, 4 doubles, 15 walks on the season. Sun beating through for the first time. I mean, it has lit things up here beautifully as we get this second semifinal underway, or this first semifinal on the second day underway, I should say. There goes the runner. Pitch is a called strike, throw down to second base. This time they will not get Cropper as he'll get second base under the throw. So the pitch called a strike, and a runner in scoring position for Fleming County with 1 out here in the first. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Move it up and down until you get it to settle.
Coleman trying to dance around danger here in the first inning as Fleming County threatening. The defense has played behind him so far. 0-2 pitch, and this one's hit back into center field and in for a base hit. And runners at the corners for the Panthers here in the visiting first inning. We'll get a courtesy runner for the catcher, Doyle, as McIntyre will come on. And now Austin Robertson comes in. So an infield single, runner erased on a attempted stolen base. And Cropper still second base, and a single from from Doyle. And the Panthers threatening here in the first inning. That's in there for a called strike, 0-1. Lifted to the right side, first baseman Jones drifting into foul territory. He'll make the catch. There's 2 away. And now Jet Martin coming in. That's close. If it goes anywhere, it's going to have to go out here probably. So now the second baseman, Jet Martin, comes in, a .254 hitter. That one's in there, a called strike. At the corners, 2 down. That one runs down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner going. 1-1 fouled away. Chopper over toward third. Davis gets around it, makes the throw, it's wide, and the Panthers will get a run home here on the throwing error, and it's 1-0 Fleming County. So both runners safe at first and second. And now Thad Applegate comes in, a .282 hitter. Pitch on the outside corner, called strike, 0-1. They said he did offer. It's 0-2. The 0-2. Hard hit ball to left, but right at Biggs. And he goes up and makes a snow cone catch. What a catch there by Brody Biggs. That just saved at least 1, maybe 2 runs. But Fleming County pushes across a run. They lead at 1-0 as we head to the home first when we return after this on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg. Baseball and softball seasons are here, and Grayson Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for everything from bats and gloves to helmets and accessories. No matter the age, Grayson Sporting Goods has the size to get your favorite star ready to hit the field. Grayson Sporting Goods also offers a full selection of East and West Carter team gear with custom printing and embroidery available on many items. Stop by Grayson Sporting Goods, located on Main Street in downtown Grayson, proudly serving Carter County and surrounding counties since 1975.
We go to the bottom of the first inning. Fleming County in front 1-0. Slater, Maynard, and Jones, a 3 to go for the Lions. Let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Panthers. Left to right, it'll be Applegate, Seals, and Lowe. Third to first, Bannister, Doyle, Martin, and Robertson. Dylan Doyle behind the dish, and the right-hander, Preston Cropper, is on the bump. Cropper making his 7th appearance on the season, a 2-4 record with a 3.84 ERA. 27 and a third innings of work, 27 hits, 27 strikeouts, 11 walks. He's given up 25 runs, 15 have been earned. So the Panthers push across a run, had an opportunity to get more with a stellar catch there by Biggs out in left. But he was a little gimpy as he was coming off the field there. So Grant Slater will start us off. Slater pitched the Lions of that 2-0 win on Monday over Raceland in the opening game. A .473 hitter, 35 hits, 21 driven in on the season, 8 doubles. He's walked 24 times. That's also the team high in that category. Leads the team, only player hitting over 400 on the season. Cropper's first pitch comes right down the pipe, and it's fouled away. Cropper, a fastball curveball guy, comes over the top with the same arm motion. Slater with good speed from that left-handed side. Outfield playing him pretty deep, actually. This one's chopped foul over on the first base side, and the count goes to 0-2. Oh, 2 up and in. One-two pitch, misses high. The count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Boyd County last won a title back in 22. They beat Round County 2-0. Had gone since 2014 since last winning a title. 2-2 breaking ball fouled straight back. Count holds it 2-2. Last year, they beat Fleming 11-2 in the opening round, defeated Raceland 6-3 in the semis, and then lost to East Carter 6-0 in the championship. Cropper set from the belt. The 2-2. And the count goes full. The payoff pitch. Low ball 4, and Slater's on board to start the first. Slater's 7 of 8 on stolen bases this season.
The second baseman, number 1, Alex Maynard.
So now the second baseman, Alex Maynard, comes in. .338 hitter, 24 hits, 12 driven in, 3 doubles, 4 walks on the season. That one gets away from the catcher into the backstop. Slater's going to take a big turnout at second base. He'll stop there on the wild pitch. And the Lions with a runner in scoring position here to try to answer that first run by the Panthers in the top of this frame. One 1-0, misses downstairs, 2-0. That's right down Broadway, a called strike 2-1. Two-one breaking ball, check swing, foul down the first base line. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cropper the long study into Doyle. Maynard battling here, trying to even things up at 1. And he rockets this one into the gap, and that one's down for a base hit. Slater's going to come in easily to the plate as the throw is going to be cut off on his way through. It's an RBI single for Alex Maynard, and we're even at 1. So Maynard picks up the RBI, his 13th of the season. And now Brogan Jones comes in. Jones a .358 hitter, 29 hits, 25 driven in, 5 doubles, 12 walks. Bunts this one down the first base side. There's a lot of confusion. Who's going to take it? Robertson will come off the bag and go back and make the tag. So 3 unassisted, but the sacrifice is complete, and the Lions have a runner in scoring position.
Number 6, Connor Davis.
And now Connor Davis steps in. Davis a .359 hitter, 33 hits, 25 driven in. 9 doubles on the year. That leads the team. Big breaking ball stays off the plate for a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Cut through the fastball and come up empty. 1 on, 1 out. We're even at 1 here in the first. Cropper looks back at second as he sets from the belt. Big swing and a miss there as that one disappears when it gets to the plate. A ball and 2 strikes to the Lions' third baseman. Braden Coleman in the on-deck circle will go next. The pause in the pitch. Lifted skyward in the elevator shaft in front of the plate. Cropper's going to take it himself. He'll make the catch. There's 2 away. And now comes the pitcher, Braden Coleman.
Now batting the pitcher, number 2, Braden Coleman.
Coleman, a .344 hitter on the season, 21 hits, 16 driven in. He drove in 2 big ones Monday in that opening game to lift the Lions to a 2-0 win over Raceland as he lifted a bomb down the right field line that was wind-aided and made it a very tough play for the Rams to try to run it down and could not do so, and it brought home 2 big runs, and that's all they needed. Grays in the on-deck circle would go next if the inning continues. Maynard out at second base with a RBI single to bring Slater to the plate. Lays off the off-speed pitch, and it's 2-0. Cropper peeks to second. He'll come plateward. And that's 3 balls and no strikes to Mr. Coleman. Coleman's been walked 9 times on the season. He's in a great position here to pick up number 10. Cropper's got to come to him here on a 3-0 count. Throws that big breaking ball in there that grabs the outer half. Or makes it a 3-1. Hard hit ball to left. Applegate drifting into the gap. Cannot hold on. It comes out of the glove. He had it in the tip of the glove but could not secure it all the way through the catch. It's going to fall in for an RBI single, and the Lions have a 2-1 lead here in the first. Heck of an effort by Applegate, but he just could not survive it through the catch of the dive. So courtesy runner over at first base as Cam May will come on to run for the pitcher. And now the catcher, Caleb Gray, comes in. Gray, a .391 hitter, 34 hits, 28 driven in, 5 doubles, 14 walks on the season. He looks at a pitch that's wide for a ball, 1-0. Softball just getting started over in Moorhead. They'll start at 6 o'clock tonight. Rowan County and Greenup County in the first game. Here's a high hopper out to short. Doyle will take the short route to second base, and that'll end the inning. But the Lions played 2 to grab a 2-1 lead through 1. We're back after this on Kool TV.
Welcome to Papa John's. Come meet the band. We got Cab the Sauce Man pouring our sauce right from the can. Don't bother piecing this out. Huh? We got Short Christine. So beautiful. Come on. Check this out. We got Dough Toley over at our fresh, never frozen original dough station. Hey, show off. Kid's a prodigy. And Scotty and Shannon dropping those toppings all over. He calls me Papa.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
And we're making you a Papa John's pizza.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Back here at Boyd County as we'll go 7, 8, and 9 for both of these teams. We take a look from the United Rentals Tower Cam. For all your heavy equipment needs and all the rentals, give them a call. They'll get you all squared away. So Lester Doyle will start us off. Doyle, a .262 hitter, 16 hits, 14 driven in. That one's wide, 2-0. That's a called strike. 2-1. Two one up and in. You know that you're around great people when you're just sitting here and a freshly poured lemonade arrives in the press box. This will be my second, by the way, tonight. Not that anybody's counting, as this one misses up and in for a ball. And a leadoff walk issued to Lester Doyle. So Riker Bannister comes in. Bannister, a .283 hitter, 13 hits, 7 driven in. Big swing and a miss on the breaking ball. That one goes behind him. Throw back to the runner at first base is not in time as Jones was way up the line on the bunt attempt. And that allowed Doyle to sneak back in on the backside of it. Bannister goes straight matrix as he bent in toward the plate, and it goes behind him. So the count evens at 1-1. Coleman will flip it softly over to first base, easily without a play. Joe's bunt again and fouls this one away at the plate. 1-2. Two-one Lions here in the second. Big swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Snap back over to first base is not in time. But the out is recorded, the first strikeout of the ball game, and there's one away here in the second inning. And now the designated hitter, Branson Hawkins, comes in.
The designated hitter, number 1, Branson Hawkins.
Hawkins a .298 hitter on the season, 14 hits, 8 driven in. Tries to bunt this one, and it goes foul behind the plate. Fastball wide, 1-1. One bunted down the line at third and bends foul. 1-2. Top of the order, Parker Seals in the on-deck circle to go next. One on, one out, 2-1 Lions here in the second. Doyle leaks away from the bag over at first base as Coleman comes to the plate. Tried to sneak that one in the top half of the zone, but misses. 2-2. Two-two pitch out to right. Kelly lines it up, makes the grab. 2 down. And back to the top of the order we go, and Parker Seals steps in. He's 1 for 1. Bunted for an infield single his last time up. Seals in the game back on April the 15th in that 5-1 loss. Who went 1 for 4. Big breaking ball downstairs. 1-0. Two down in the inning. Fleming County got a run in the first. Boyd County answered with two back in their half. Fires that one past him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Up and in, 2-1. Fly ball over on the right side. Second baseman coming over and making a diving catch, but it comes out of his glove as he gets to it. So it falls in for a foul ball, and the count evens at 2-2. Alex Maynard made a heck of a run on that one. Had it when he made the dive and just could not keep it in the glove. Two's wild across the board as Seal settles back in. Change up down and away, and it counts full. Coleman checks his runner, checks in with his battery mate. Payoff pitch to the plate. It's out of play behind the press box. Count holds at 3-2. Popcorn a little extra done on that round. There goes the runner. Another 3-2. Another foul ball. We'll try it again. This is a great place here for Coleman to check the runner on this one before it goes to the plate. See if you get him leaning. If he's trying to go on first movement, just trying to get a head start on the pitch. He'll go to the plate, and it's out to center. Slater coming on. Can of corn as he'll make the catch, and he'll end the inning. Fleming County leaves a runner on. It's 2-1 as we go to the bottom of inning number 2 after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
When you need to say happy birthday, get well, thinking of you, or any special occasion, say it with flowers from Fields Flower Shop in Ashland and Grayson. Fields Flower Shop can also take care of your sympathy needs, and they carry a beautiful selection of silk flowers, balloons, and fruit baskets. They've provided quality service since 1920. Call 606-324-2184. That's 606-324-2184. Fields Flower Shop, 221 15th Street, Ashland, and US 60 Grayson.
Top of the second inning, 2-1 Boyd. Kelly, Adams, and Kelly, the three that'll go this time through. A run, 2 hits, no errors for Fleming. 2 runs, 2 hits, an error for Boyd. Beautiful evening. We didn't even know if we were going to get to play tonight when we looked at all the weather on Monday. Now, Monday, you could not have bottled up and made it any better of a baseball day. It was comfortable. We had a nice breeze. Temperatures never got above 72, 73 all day long. And, I mean, we played 4 great ball games all the way start to finish, and we're on time every game. And then we got the rain on Tuesday, some rain into this morning, and then the crew here for Boyd County did a remarkable job getting everything to where it's in where it needs to be right now and looks phenomenal. And Mother Nature's right now is playing nice and trying to let us get these games in. Again, the winner of the bottom half of this bracket will determine what we do tomorrow night. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. So we go back to the plate on the United Rentals Tower Cam, and Caleb Kelly starts us off as a first pitch misses low for a ball, 1-0. Kelly, a 301 hitter, 22 hits, 11 driven in. He's ahead 2-0. I literally just heard them say Hawk Tua. I had to repeat it. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness sakes. One stupid viral thing goes across the Instagram, and it just all breaks loose. 3 balls and no strikes. Kelly is standing right on top of the plate on that right-handed side. And a 4-pitch walk issued to Caleb Kelly as the runner on board to start the second for the Lions. And now Cole Adams comes in. Or Brody Biggs, my mistake. I did not change it on my side. That's my mistake. Brody Biggs comes in, 297 hitter. $19 hits, 21 driven in. Shows a bunt, pulls it back. So now Cropper has gotten himself in a predicament. He's thrown 5 pitches and all of them missed for balls. This is where you make him throw you a strike. That one's downstairs, 2-0. Biggs, who made that stellar catch out in left field to end the first inning. Takes a look at a pitch there for a call strike, 2-1. Came to the dugout a little gingerly, but looked good when he ran back out. So maybe just a little bit of a stretch there when he ran up to grab that ball. He had a snow cone off the top of the glove. Kelly leaks away from first. 2-1. Up and away, 3 balls and 1 strike. Runner going. 3-1 pitch misses upstairs, ball 4. He was going to steal second base regardless, but back-to-back walks for Cropper. And the Lions in business. And now Travis Cropper's going to request time and come out and have a word with his battery. Travis Cropper, the current interim head coach for the Panthers, for Zach McRoberts, who is taking a time away from the team for his family. We certainly send our best wishes to him. So Josh Kelly will be at the plate, and a big opportunity here for the Lions in the home second inning. Leading 2-1. But they got 2 runners on with 2 walks. And a chance to hang a second crooked number on the scoreboard. Cole Adams goes down to the bullpen for the Lions and starts to throw. In first of 2 games here this evening. Game 2 tonight, scheduled to start around 8 o'clock. Again, we'll go approximately 45 minutes at the conclusion of this game, unless it gets us to where we are under that time of the 8 o'clock scheduled first pitch. But about 10 to 15 minutes to get the field dressed back up, and then a 30-minute period for the teams to do their infield player introductions and everything from there. So roughly right at about 45 minutes once this game goes final. 2 on, nobody out. Top of the order, Grant Slater in the on-deck circle will go next. They throw back to second base, and they airmail it into center field. Both runners are going to come to second and third, and the throwing error by the pitcher, Cropper, has runners in second and third now for the Lions with nobody out. They had Kelly picked off out at second base. And Cropper airmails it over top of the shortstop's head, and now the infield will have to come in. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to left. That one's in there for a base hit. One run will score. Biggs will stop at third. They're at the corners. It's 3-1 Lions. And back to the top of the order we go. And Grant Slater.
The center fielder, number 24, Grant Slater.
Slater walked his first time through this evening. Slater had a good outing when these two teams played back in April. Went 3 for 4 with a run driven in. Also stole a base in that game. So Biggs at third, Kelly at first. Corners in, middle back for the Panthers defense. And now Kelly's going to take second base without a throw on the defensive indifference. So now that should pull the infield back in for the Panthers, and it will. So Biggs at third, Kelly now at second. And a big opportunity here for Slater to poke two more across. The Lions already in front 3-1 here in the second. That's at the belt. Nice pitch. Three right at the inner half of the plate. Makes the count 1-1. Outfield playing in normal depth. A blooper gives them a great opportunity to push two across as a healthy lead for Kelly out at second base. As that one gets away from Croppers, he lost the grip on it as he looks down at his fingers as he came toward the plate. The count goes to 2 balls and a strike. Out to center, right at Seals. This should give Biggs an easy chance to tag up and come to the plate. They'll go to third base. That'll keep Kelly out at second, so a heads-up play there by Parker Seals. But a very productive out there by Grant Slater. The sacrifice fly makes it 4-1.
Second baseman, number 1, Alex Maynard.
And now Alex Maynard steps in. 1 for 1. He drove in Slater his first time through to get the first run of the ball game across for the Lions in the home first. So Kelly still out at second base. That one goes behind him for a ball, 1-0. Heads up play there by Parker Seals out in center field. A lot of guys you'll see, they'll come up and they'll try to sling that one toward the plate when they know that you've got very little chance of getting that guy. Instead, he comes up and goes to third base and keeps Kelly out at second. There goes the runner. Here's a throw down to third base, and no. Just got underneath the tag. Let's take a look at it on the Ison's Cards and Collectibles instant replay. It was a great throw by Dylan Doyle. Yeah, he got in just under the tag on the backside of the bag. Great angle there from our camera operator. So the count goes to 1-1. Kelly swipes the bag, and now the infield has to come back in again. Now this is where Alex Maynard, you just got to find a way to poke one over top that infield that's drawn in. That one's downstairs. And you credit that stolen base there on Kelly. He had Cropper timed up perfectly, and he got a great jump. But it was a dart from Dylan Doyle from behind the plate, and Bannister dropped the tag, but it was a heads-up slide there by Kelly that went to the back corner of the bag away from where the throw was to get in. 2-1. Inside corner called strike. 2-2. You got to wait on Bill Heberling. He's a little delayed. He's very deliberate about his balls and strikes calls. I love Bill. He does a great job behind the dish. 2-2 stays upstairs. Very little body movement with Bill. Bends over, stands back up, bends over, stands back up. That's about all you're going to get from him. But he has done a stellar job throughout his career. Been one of the good guys here around the 16th region for a long time. So Maynard awaits the payoff pitch from Cropper. Here it comes. And that one hits him. So at the corners now with one out. And now Brogan Jones comes in. A sacrifice bunt his first time through today. 4-1 Lions lead it here in the second. 2 runs in the first, 2 more here in the second inning, looking for more with only 1 out. Shows bunt, looks at a pitch on the outer half, a called strike 0-1. Jones 1 for 2. Had a walk when these two teams played back in April. Sun peeking in and out of the clouds here at Addington Field. Field totally drenched in sunshine right now. There goes the runner. Pitches upstairs. They'll just go back to Cropper and try to see if they got Kelly hung, which they did not. So now runners at second and third, and the infield's going to have to come back up again with only 1 out in the inning. So again, a great opportunity here if Jones can just bloop one over top that drawn-in infield to play 2 more. Big breaking ball to the outer half that misses. 2-1. Cropper 48 pitches deep into this contest. This will be number 25 here in this frame. Right-hander set from the belt. 2-1 lifted skyward to the left side, Bannister fighting the sun, loses his hat. He'll make the catch in foul territory, and there's 2 down, and that's a big out for the Panthers defense as that allows the infield to settle back.
Third baseman number 6, Connor Davis.
So Connor Davis will come in 0 for 1. He popped out to the pitcher on a towering fly ball in the infield, his first time through. Sends this one off to the right side now to play. Braden Coleman in the on-deck circle to go next. 2 on, 2 out, 2 across. 4-1 Lions here in the second. The 0-1. Misses high with a fastball, and the count evens at a ball and a strike. Kelly at third, Maynard out at second. Cropper settles. Downstairs, nice job there by Doyle to keep that one in front of him as the count will go to 2 balls and a strike. Davis went 0 for 4 with a strikeout in the first meeting between these two this season. Kelly dancing around over at third base, trying to get the attention of Cropper as he misses high with another fastball, and it's 3-1. Hard hit ball over top the third baseman into left field, a base hit. Here comes Maynard to the plate. Here comes the throw. It's going to be a tight one, and he gets underneath and in safely. It's going to be a 2 RBI single for Connor Davis. 6-1 Lions in the second. Just over top the glove of Bannister out at third. And as Bannister turned it loose to the plate, it was a little tardy getting there. And that allowed both runners to get in easily. And now Travis Cropper's headed to the bump. This might be it. It's already made one visit out there as this will be the 8th batter of the inning coming to the plate. I'm doing this all with 2 outs here in this inning. So Davis comes through with 2 outs in the inning. And we're going to get a call to the bullpen. So Cropper's evening is done. He'll hand the ball off. We'll tell you about it when we return after this here on Kool TV.
When you need to say happy birthday, get well, thinking of you, or any special occasion, say it with flowers from Fields Flower Shop in Ashland and Grayson. Fields Flower Shop can also take care of your sympathy needs, and they carry a beautiful selection of silk flowers, balloons, and fruit baskets. They've provided quality service since 1920. Call 606-324-2184. That's 606-324-2184. Fields Flower Shop, 221 15th Street, Ashland, and US 60 Grayson.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Call to the bullpen for the Panthers as the second baseman Jet Martin will come on to throw as he'll take over for Preston Cropper. This will be his 8th appearance on the season with a 5-2 record, a 3.19 ERA, 26 in the third innings of work, 25 hits, 29 strikeouts, 14 walks. He's given up 16 runs, 12 of those have been earned. So Cropper is still on the hook as the runner out at first base still belongs to him, so his book is still open. Jump over to Moorhead real quick and peek in on the softball game as Greenup County and Rowan County in a tight one, and the Rowan County just put across a run on a wild pitch from Josie Kegley, so the Vikings take a 1-0 lead in the second inning. And what a lot of people believe is probably your region championship game right there between those two. You've still got Ashland and East Carter on the bottom half of that bracket to play later tonight, but this one's that's a big one right there. We'll keep you up to date on that one as it goes through. So 6-1 our score here with 2 outs and the pitcher Braden Coleman coming in. Coleman got an RBI single to left when Applegate tried to lay out and make a diving catch, and it's kicked away from his glove as he went through the dive when he made contact with the ground. This one's cue-balled up the first baseline, and it'll go foul as it dies in the grass. Coleman did not bat when these two teams played back in April. Reading the article from the game on Monday, and Frank Conley was talking about him, and he said when he gets into one, he does a lot of damage with it. He just swings it with so much power. As Davis is going to swipe second base easily. And the pitch misses away for a ball 1-1. So 6-1 here in the second. Lions looking for more. Martin with that off-centered stance as he spikes this one in the dirt. And Davis will take third on the wild pitch. Great read there by Connor Davis. And all of a sudden, another run 90 feet away for the Lions here with 2 outs. The 2-1 to Coleman. That one's wide, 3-1, on the fastball. The 9th batter of the inning of Caleb Gray starts to unleash those shin guards as he believes he's ready to come to the plate. Here's the 3-1. Chopped down the line at third. Bannister scoops a running throw, and that'll end the inning. But a good inning for the Lions. They played 4. They lead at 6-1 after 2 complete. We're back after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
The 3rd inning, 6-1 Boyd County. After the Lions played at 4. So you can close the book now on Preston Cropper. He goes an inning and 2/3. 4 hits, 6 runs, all earned. Did not strike out a batter. He walked 3 and hit a batter. So he hands the ball off to Jet Martin, who gets them out of the inning and keeps it at a 5-run deficit. And it'll be 2-3-4 this inning for the visiting Panthers of Cropper, Doyle, and Robertson. Try to claw themselves back into this one. Making their first semifinals trip since 2011. Boyd County has been a staple in the 16th region, winning the whole thing back in 2001 when they beat Louisville Ballard for the state championship, 3-0.
Leading off the top of the 3rd, number 2, Preston Cropper.
They last won the region back in 22 and had a healthy time between that, as the last time they had won one was back in 14. Now they're trying to do that big feat that you get an opportunity to do of win it on your home field. Nice play there by Biggs out in left. 1 pitch, 1 out. 94 was the last time they won it on this field, Tim Nelson says. That was under Jody Hamilton, if I'm not mistaken, right? Walk off the foul pole. There you go. So the catcher, Dylan Doyle, comes in. He lined to center his first time through. That one's in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Doyle went 0 for 3 with a walk, 2 strikeouts in that April meeting. He's ahead 2-0. Again, championship game scheduled tomorrow night at 6. Weather pending. And graduation pending. If Rowan County wins in the bottom half of the bracket, we can't play until at least Friday, and then we bring weather back into this thing. If Russell wins in the bottom half of the bracket, weather looks good tomorrow, and we're going to play championship baseball tomorrow night. Here's a 3-0. That one's upstairs, ball 4, and a 4-pitch walk to Doyle as he's on for the second time in the contest. So we got a courtesy runner for the catcher as Caleb McIntyre will come on to run. And now Austin Robertson steps in. He fouled out in foul territory in the back of the first inning.
Now batting first baseman for 30.
Robertson went 1 for 3, a strikeout victim. Fleming County struck out 13 times in that game in that 5-1 loss. You think about 12 hours ago what the weather looked like, and now look what it is here. This is absolutely beautiful. Big breaking ball that just tries to sneak its way in there and stays up and out of the zone 1-1. Or 1-0, excuse me. And this one's fisted back into center field, and Robertson's on with the single, and they're going to get the runner at second base. McIntyre was dogging it out to second base, and Slater comes up and fires it. Check this one out on the Ison's Cards and Collectibles instant replay. Slater shows off that cannon. That's your prototypical 8-6 putout. Or 8-4 putout, excuse me.
Number 8, the pitcher, Jet Martin.
And instead of a single, it's going to go down as a fielder's choice. The first pitch misses upstairs for a ball. One on one. That's tough when you flare one into center and you think you've got yourself a hit, and all of a sudden your guy in front of you gets forced out, and your hit turns to a fielder's choice. 1-1. Sharp breaking ball at the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's one thing when Coleman snaps it, man, that thing moves. The 1-2. Chopped over to third. Davis. He'll go to first base on a high throw. Coming down and making the tag. No. Brogan Jones is pleading his case, saying he got him when he came through. Frank Conley's going to come out and have a word with Joe Coldiron. And now, very animated conversation between both Conley and Coldiron. And Frank Conley is not happy with anything that he's heard so far. Let's take a look at the instant replay here from Ison's Cards and Collectibles. Let's see if we can see anything on it. It's hard to tell. It looked like it got him on the helmet, and there's the call. The home plate umpire says they saw it. They'll say they got him on the helmet. That's exactly what we saw from the instant replay. And go. So the inning's going to end on a nice play at first base as the interim head coach of Travis Cropper still having his side of things with Bill Heberlin, and the assistant coach and the first base coach for Fleming County has just been told to head to the dugout. We go to break. 6-1 Boyd after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
I am Shane Wallingford. I'm President and CEO of JSB Industrial Solutions. JSB Industrial Solutions is a manufacturer of many products. We took a shotgun approach to our business. We take each project individually and break it down into the smallest bits, communicate effectively, and move forward. Our vision is basically to make your problem our successful business.
Well, that's a look at Travis Cropper. He's still talking with the umpires. He had his word with Bill Heberlin and then jogged out to the field to talk with Joe Coldiron, our first base umpire this evening. He's getting his steps in here tonight at Addington Park for sure. Now the assistant coach is back out as we're going to get a new first baseman in for Fleming County, as Tyler Dales will come on to go there, as that's going to allow Robertson to go down to the bullpen and loosen up. And it may actually be for Robertson to go to the bump. And that's exactly what it's going to be. So let's see who's. So here's a look at Robertson. His 8th appearance on the season without a record at where an ERA. He's given up 10 in the third inning, 6 hits, 15 strikeouts, no walks, 7 runs. None of those have been earned. So Dales comes on for Martin. Dales was the pitcher of record on Monday in that win over East Carter. So the third pitcher of the contest for the Panthers will start here in the bottom half of the third inning, trailing 6-1. 6, 7, and 8 due up this inning for the Lions after they sent 8 batters to the plate in the second. Rowan County had taken a 2-1 lead in softball. Greenup County has promptly answered back with a run in the third inning. It's now 2-1. Rowan County left the bases loaded in that home second inning. And that's where they stand as they go to the bottom of the third out in Moorheads. We'll keep you updated on that one in the girls softball semifinals. So Austin Robertson going through his final collection of pitches for his warm-up allotment. And we're ready for a batter now. So Caleb Gray will start us off. He's 0 for 1. Had a fielder's choice to end the inning his last time through. Gray went 2 for 3 with an RBI and a walk when these two teams hooked up back in April. Robertson 1 foot on the bump, 1 foot standing off the side of the hill to the first base side. As the first pitch misses upstairs for a ball, 1-0. A couple of games final today, actually several games final today in the Bigs. 1-0 lifted skyward, first base side. Dell's coming up the line in foul territory. He'll make the catch. Welcome to the ball game, 1 down. And now Caleb Kelly comes in. He and Brody Biggs led off the second inning with walks and would come around to score. Had a 4-pitch walk his first time through. That's at the knees, a called strike. Guardians beat the Dodgers today 7-4 in Cleveland. It was the Tigers over the Giants 4-3 up in Detroit. Rays blanked the Twins 5-0. It was the White Sox over the Mets 9-4. Brewers won better than the Red Sox in 10 innings, 6-5. Astros over the Athletics 5-3. Pirates hammer the D-backs today 10-1 as Paul Skeens picks up his 4th win of the season. Braves and Phillies rained out. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball out to short. That one finds its way through and into left field. Doyle tried to flash the leather to it and just could not get there. So the 5th hit of the ball game as Kelly's on for the 2nd time of the contest. And Brody Biggs comes in. Shows bunt and pulls it back as that one misses wide for a ball 1-0. Biggs 1 for 3, a triple, drove in 3 runs of the 5 in that 5-1 win. He and Slater, the only 2 goes from the left-handed side. Shows this one to bunt again and can't get a pitch that he can do anything with, and he's ahead 2-0. Lions trying to manufacture runs from the bottom half of the order. There goes the runner. This one's downstairs. It's a called strike. As Kelly takes second base and then nearly turned toward third and slammed on the brakes as the ball carried away from Doyle just enough to let Kelly have an idea of maybe turning. Now let's see if Big stays with the bunt attempt with a runner in scoring position. He'll lay off that pitch as he did not offer a bunt that time, and it's 3-1. I can go ahead and make a bold statement that's going to hold true 100%. We are not going to start that second game on time tonight. Here's the 3-1. Beautiful fastball at the knees, a called strike. 3-2. Monday we had 3 hours in between each. Tonight they scheduled 2.5 so that in case you did get a shortened game. But we're an hour 12 deep in this and we're at the bottom of the 3rd. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. Blew the fastball past him. 2 down in the inning. First strikeout of the ball game for Boyd County batters. And in comes the number 9 batter of Josh Kelly.
Number 13, Josh Kelly.
Kelly singled to left his first time through. Lions with 2 in the first, 4 in the second. Trying to add to it here. Robertson pumps in a first pitch fastball for a called strike at the belt, 0-1. Top of the order of Grant Slater awaits. Oh, 1 fouled away. 0-2. This is where you got to trust your off-speed stuff and your catcher. See if he'll chase, but you got to throw something away. Robertson pauses for the pitch. The 0-2. There goes the runner, and it's fouled off the catcher's mask. And Mr. Heberlin will walk that one out as Dylan Doyle takes a chance to gather himself. That's one of those that just rattles everything in your face. It gets on the mask very quickly, and you're not really expecting it, and all of a sudden then it's like everything just flashes for a second. One of those things as an umpire, you take care of the catcher takes care of you, and it's one of those unwritten rules that either the umpire goes out and delivers the foul ball to the pitcher, or if the umpire wears it, the catcher walks it out and gives it back to his pitcher to give him an opportunity to gain him his composure. So they settle back in now. Oh, 2 pitch, swung on a miss, strike 3 as he locked him up inside to end the inning. We stay at a 6-1 ball game as we head to the 4th when we return after this on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
We go to the top of the fourth inning. 6-1 Boyd County in front. Applegate, Doyle, and Bannister. Three that'll go in this frame.
Leading off the top of the fourth, number 21, the left fielder, Thad Applegate.
So Thad Applegate to start us off. He's 0 for 1. Coleman's first pitch misses wide for a ball. Fouled straight back. One fouled away. Swing and a miss. Filthy pitch down in the dirt. One down in the inning.
Number 19, the shortstop, Lester Doyle.
So Lester Doyle, the shortstop, comes in. A walk victim his first time through. Sends this one out to second. On the second hop, Maynard smothers it. 2 down. So now Riker Bannister will step in. Strikeout victim his first time through. One of 2 strikeouts in the ballgame for Coleman. Tries to sneak that one in at the belt, but just misses. Beautiful pitch. Bannister awaits the 1-0. Hard hit ball out to short. Backpedaling Kelly settles and fires across. They go up and tries to make the tag. Jones can't do so. I'm going error just because of the throw. He kind of settled and hesitated, so it was going to be a heck of a play either way. But because of the hesitation and the high throw from Kelly, it puts the man on with the second error of the ballgame for the Lions. And now the 9-hole hitter of Branson Hawkins comes in. He lined out to right his first time through. 6-1. A 2-out base runner on board for the Panthers. This one's fouled away. The 1-1. Sidearm slings that one wide, 2-1. Coleman 65 pitches deep into the contest. Again, typically a reliever. Big breaky ball in there to catch him, looking for his third strikeout of the ball game. We're through 3.5. 6-1. Boyd County leads it. We return after this on Kool TV.
The Ashland area YMCA is where families and friends come to stay active and have fun. As a staple of the Ashland community for 125 years, we offer a wide range of activities and classes. We have something for all ages and interests, from cardio, fitness, and personal training, to swimming at our junior Olympic-sized pool, to a variety of sports facilities and programs. Follow us on social media to learn more about our programs or visit us today at the Ashland Area YMCA.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
Bottom of the fourth inning, 6-1. Boyd County leading Fleming County here in this first semifinal of the evening. Top of the order for both teams will go through on their next at-bats. It'll be Slater, Maynard, and Jones in this time through for the Lions. As Boyd County starts their third time through the order.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth for Boyd County, center fielder number 24, Grant Slater.
Slater on Monday went 1 for 2. Had a walk in that win over Raceland 2-0. Boyd County collected 5 hits. Slater and Davis combined to hold Raceland to only 2. First pitch grabs the outer half for a cold strike. Raceland got a hit on the first batter in the first inning and the first hitter in the 7th inning, and that was it. 3 walks and a hit batter was the only other batters that they got on board. This is a hard hit ball out to left center, and Seals on his horse as this one's out against the fence. Slater puts that one up against the wall, and he wants 3. He makes a hard turn. He's coming toward third base here. No throw comes in. He slides in safely. It's a leadoff triple for Grant Slater, and the sophomore has the Lions cooking here in the fourth. Slater turns on that one, hits it to the deepest part of the park, his second triple of the season. And that one was absolutely smoked as it went up against the base of the... And they just appealed first base and said he missed first base. They just appealed first base, and... So he's out on appeal. So 1 out and nobody on now. And how big does that loom right there as this one bloops into left center field and Alex Maynard's on with the single. That's huge right there. Now here's my question, because this is something that I have not encountered in a scoring decision. How does that get scored? This one's fouled away. Tim Nelson's doing some research for me on this one. I've never encountered that in a game. There goes the runner. And Maynard swipes second base as the ball scoots through into shallow center field. Count evens at 1-1. So the way it's going to go down is because he missed first base, he will not be credited with a hit. Had he did it on a different bag, he would have been credited with the hit of the bag that he reached before he missed. So that will take away the hit for Slater correctly. So that's the reason why he is not credited with a hit. So 6 hits now for Boyd County rather than 7, which we have reflected on our screen. Lifted over to shortstop. Doyle gives it a look. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 6, Connor Davis.
Now Connor Davis steps in 1-2. Davis with a pair of RBIs in this ball game. His last time through that single to left. He looks at a pitch at the knees. 0-1. Brown still leading Green at 2-1. That game now in the bottom of the 4th inning over in Moorhead. A 1 in the dirt. It kicks away from Doyle, and he has trouble finding it for the moment, and that allows Maynard to move up on the wild pitch. One. Over toward third. Bannister chasing it down, and he runs out of real estate as our camera operator takes cover. One-two pitch, hard hit ball. The short sneaks its way through and makes it 7-1. So a 2-out single for Davis, his 3rd run of the game driven in. He's 2 for 3.
The pitcher, number 2, Braden Coleman.
So now Braden Coleman steps in, 1 for 2. Single and ground out. There goes the runner. And he's going to take second base without a throw. Boyd County pushing the envelope here on the base paths. Running at will. We're starting to get that very awkward angle with sun and shade as it's about halfway in between the mound and the plate. And that one runs up and in and hits him. So Coleman will head on down to first base. He won't be there very long as they'll give him a courtesy runner as Cam May will come on to run. And now the catcher of Caleb Gray comes in, 0 for 2. Grounded into a fielder's choice and flied out into foul territory over to first base his last time through. So 2 on, 2 out here in the fourth. 7-1 Lions have added 1 here in the frame. That one's upstairs. That time Robertson went with a little bit of a slide step, and that time that's what I was talking about, that sun and shade. He was having the ball returned to him, and he couldn't find it. It got up right at that eye level, and he just lost the ball as it was coming back to him from Doyle. That shade creeping its way onto the playing surface from the press box with that sun setting behind us. Robertson looks at his runner back at second. He'll come from the chest. Dumps that one in there for a cold strike, 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Davis at second, May running for Coleman over at first. 7-1 with a run across here in the fourth, which could have been more. Grant Slater led things off with a triple, but then was out on appeal after being deemed to miss first base. That one stays upstairs, and it's 3-1. Caleb Kelly to go next if the inning continues. Fouled away. That will allow both hitters to get a head start on this next pitch. With 2 down and a full count at the plate. So Davis and May with an opportunity to get a good head start here as we look in from the United Rentals Tower Cam with 2 down here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Robertson sets the pitch, and it's fouled away, and we'll try it again. Rowan County threatening again in the fourth. They have the bases loaded, still only leading 2-1. But nobody out in that softball semifinal over in Moorhead. Robertson, a long study of Doyle. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll end the inning. The Lions get 1 across. They leave 2 on board. We've played 4, 7-1 Lions. We're back for more after this on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg. Baseball and softball seasons are here, and Grayson Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for everything from bats and gloves to helmets and accessories. No matter the age, Grayson Sporting Goods has the size to get your favorite star ready to hit the field. Grayson Sporting Goods also offers a full selection of East and West Carter team gear with custom printing and embroidery available on many items. Stop by Grayson Sporting Goods, located on Main Street in downtown Grayson, proudly serving Carter County and surrounding counties since 1975.
I wish I was allowed to have that many camera op. Great look there at the United Rentals Tower Cam. Located there in Huntington, West Virginia, 304-429-1260. Give them a call. Greatly appreciate their efforts with us here as they sponsored our Tower Cam for both the district tournament and the regional tournament, allowing us to provide you all those great shots, one of those being right there. Beautiful look here over Addington Field. They call it the Larry.
Leading off the fifth for Fleming County, number 15, Parker Sills.
So Parker Seals will start us off as we go back to the top of the order for the Panthers. Seals 1 for 2 in the contest. Seals went 0 for 3 with a strikeout in that 3-0 win over East Carter. Shell's bunt pushes this one up the third base line. Davis gathers and throws. 1 pitch, 1 away. Seals was successful in that same play his first time through this evening as he bunted one up the third base line and got it past Davis. So now Preston Cropper comes in. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. He flew out to left his last time up. Cropper went 2 for 3 with a run scored in the 3-0 win over East Carter. So Rowan County has extended its lead now 4-1 over Greenup County in the 4th inning of the region semifinals over in Moorhead. 2 on in scoring position with only 1 out. 2-0, hard hit ball into the gap in right center field, and that was in there for a base hit. Preston Cropper picks up his first hit of the contest. And a nice piece of hitting for him. And now Dylan Doyle comes in. 1 for 1 with a walk. Single to center his first time through tonight. .338 hitter, 27 hits on the year. Doyle went 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 strikeouts in the game here on Monday. Quick check of the runner. Rowan County's played at another run. It's 5-1 now over Greenup County. This one's fouled away. I don't know who took the worst of it, the catcher or the home plate umpire, Bill Heberlin. I think it's what Bill's talking with Caleb Graybine said. I don't know which one took us the most. Now, you're not going to hurt Bill Heberlin. He's like an old Sherman tank. He just keeps on grinding. So Doyle settles as Cropper leaks away from first. That one misses high for a ball, 1-1. Game 2 tonight, Russell and Rowan County. Both of those two teams in the ballpark this evening, waiting to have their cracks at the semifinal round. 1-1, runner going. Throw down to second base. It's a good one, but it gets past, and Cropper will snag second base. Pitch was a ball, so it's 2-1. Cropper swipes the bag, so a runner in scoring position with 1 out here in the 5th. And we'll get a visit to the mound from Mr. Conley. While we've got a break in the action, let's jump out to Moorhead and go take a look in some softball action. Get Rowan in front 5-1. Greenup beat Rowan back in the regular season 5-3. And Rowan's going to get another run across on a sacrifice fly, and it's 6-1. Beautiful evening out there. Hopefully no more golf carts in the ballpark tonight. It needs to be a no golf cart policy in that ballpark for the rest of the tournament. So Dylan Doyle steps in with a runner at second base and 1 out. A big breaking ball that gets in there for a cold strike. 2-2. Cropper leaks away from second. 2-2, poked in the air. The shortstop, Kelly, will come over in front of the second baseman and make the catch. There's 2 away in the inning. And now Austin Robertson comes in. Started at first. He's on the mound now. He's 0 for 2. Flew out in foul territory to first and had a hit that turned into a fielder's choice because the guy that was in front of him on the base pass got forced out at second base on a ball in center field. Now, as Cropper takes a healthy lead from second, Coleman will take an inside move and just chasing back to the bag. Foul tipped into the mitt. This is where you look at your big man, and that's like Frank Conley told him, said, listen, you've got this inning, go get it. Here's the 0-1. Misses high for a ball, 1-1. Rowan County leads at 6-1 now in the top of the fifth inning out of Moorhead in softball action. Trying to move into the region championship game. 1-1 breaking ball. Just misses. 2-1. I think this is a perfect time for the quote for Major League. Forget about the soft stuff. Give him the heater. Comes back with a big breaking ball, 2-2. Now let's see if you go with a heater upstairs. Climb the ladder here and see if he'll chase. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A runner at second base here in the top of the fifth inning. 7-1 Boyd. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. A big fist pump from the pitcher, Braden Coleman. As Fleming County leaves a runner aboard. Time to stretch. 7-1 Lions. Back after this on Kool TV.
Welcome to Papa John's. Come meet the band. We got Cab the Sauce Man pouring our sauce right from the can. Don't bother, he's in the zone. Huh? We got Short Christine. So beautiful. Come on. Check this out. We got Dough Toley over at our fresh, never frozen original dough station. Hey, show off. Kid's a prodigy. And Scotty and Shannon dropping those toppings all over. He calls me Papa.
No, I don't.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't.
And we're making you a Papa John's pizza.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Bottom of the fifth inning, 7-1. Boyd County in front. Do up this inning for the Lions, 7, 8, and 9. Kelly Biggs and Kelly. Beautiful evening here in Cannonsburg. Mixture of some sun and clouds, but some peaceful clouds, as we have been spared the rain this evening, and it has turned into an absolutely beautiful day. We'll have a break in the action. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see the good folks at Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. And by Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue there in Raceland. For all your pharmaceutical needs, give them a call, 606-836-7269. That's 836-RAMS. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life. 7267, that's my mistake on the phone number. I'm going off memory. I've only read that one about 6,000 times. So Austin Robertson to start his third inning of work, as he'll work on the bottom 3 of the order. Caleb Kelly, 1 for 1, a walk and a single his last time through. The first pitch kicks away from the catcher toward the walk-up area from the third base dugout. 1-0. You can see the difference right there from the United Rentals tower cam. Home plate and most of the way back to the mound is covered up in shade. Rest of the infield's in sunlight. Deep ball to left. Applegate running it down, and he'll make the catch for the first out here in the 5th. And now Brody Biggs comes in. Biggs a walk and a strikeout.
Left fielder number 12, Brody Biggs.
Big swing and a miss there by the lefty. In a championship game scheduled for tomorrow, but it's all hinging on what happens in that second game tonight between Rowan and Russell. This one's rolled over to second. Cropper takes it on the second hop. 2 down. Again, Rowan County graduating tomorrow night, so if the Vikings would reach the championship game, we would not be able to play until Friday.
Shortstop, number 13, Josh Kelly.
So Josh Kelly steps in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fouls this one away. Kelly went 1 for 3 with a strikeout Monday in that opening game with Raceland. Lays off that pitch as it stays upstairs. Fleming County has Connor Allen, a freshman, up throwing down in the bullpen. This one's fouled away as we got some more popcorn on fire down in the press box. Alex Maynard throwing for Boyd County down in the bullpen. All of a sudden, Greenup County has answered with back-to-back jacks, and it's a 6-5 ball game now. 1-2 pitch fouled away. That's one thing the Musketeers have to offer is they have long ball power. And obviously, one of the best pitchers in the 16th region, if not in the state, in Josie Kegley. Here's the 1-2. Another foul ball. I think we're on fire, guys. We're going to see the fire department rolling in here in a second. It's gone from beautiful smelling buttery popcorn to that stuff is as black as coal. We're opening windows in the press box. That was going to hit him. He got distracted by the smell of burnt popcorn. So a 2-out hit batter puts Kelly on base for the second time today. And it goes back to the top of the order now, Grant Slater. Slater rocked a triple to the wall out in left center, but he missed first base. So he is 0 for 1 officially in the ballgame. The reason he is 0 for 1 is because he was not credited with reaching first base safely. So therefore, none of the bases that he touched counted. And the worst part of it was Alex Maynard came up right behind him and flared one into the left center field gap for a base hit that would have made it an 8-1 ball game. There goes the runner. Throw down to second base is not in time as Kelly will swipe the bag. So a runner in scoring position with 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 7-1 Lions lead it. It was a 1-0 ball game going in the home half of the first. And now they're going to intentionally walk Slater to put on the big lefty and bring up Alex Maynard, who's been 2 for 2. So an RBI, a hit by pitch. He's been on all 3 times today. I don't know if this is the guy I want to intentionally walk to get to. And again, taking nothing away from Grant Slater. He's a heck of a prospect there. But this guy right here has had your number today. Robertson settles from the bump. Spikes that one in the dirt. It gets away from the catcher. Doyle to the backstop. It'll go. Both runners will advance 90 feet. And the wild pitch has two runners in scoring position with two down here in the inning. Boyd County doing all of its damage here in this frame thus far with two outs. As it was two quick ones for Robertson. Then a single or a hit by pitch and an intentional walk has us where we stand at the moment. That one's wide. 2-0. Kelly at third, Slater out at second. Three balls and no strikes. Brogan Jones in the on-deck circle. He would represent the game-clinching run if he comes to the plate. Maynard awaits the 3-0. It's chopped back up the middle. Shortstop picks it, throws to first, and got him. A bang-bang play at the bag, and that'll end the inning. The Lions leave two on board. We're through five. 7-1, they lead it. Back after this on Kool TV.
When you need to say happy birthday, get well, thinking of you, or any special occasion, say it with flowers from Fields Flower Shop in Ashland and Grayson. Fields Flower Shop can also take care of your sympathy needs, and they carry a beautiful selection of silk flowers, balloons, and fruit baskets. They've provided quality service since 1920. Call 606-324-2184. That's 606-324-2184. Fields Flower Shop, 221 15th Street, Ashland, and US 60 Grayson.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
We head to the top of the sixth inning. Boyd County controls 7-1. As Braden Coleman starts his sixth inning of work, he had thrown only 14 innings all season. Had only one start. Came in with a 2-0 record and a 1.5 ERA. He's been efficient. And we're going to get some batters flopped around here at this time through, as Garrett Wilson's going to take his first at-bat of the ball game. Wilson, one of the seniors for this year's Panthers program, has one hit and has driven in a run. So Garrett Watson will hit in the position of Dells.
For Fleming County, number 26, Garrett Watson.
So Coleman to start his sixth inning of work. Uncorks one and throws it over top of his head to the backstop. 1-0. Count evens at 1-1. That one fouled straight back just past the headgear of Bill Heberl. I bet he heard the buzz off that one when it flew through. Rowan County gets out of the fifth with the lead. They go to the home half of that inning, leading 6-5 now. 1-2, got him to chase. Kelly applies the tag. Strikeout number 5 for Coleman. And there's one away here in the sixth. And now Thad Applegate comes in. Applegate 0 for 2 with a strikeout. He lined out to left as Brody Biggs made a stellar catch to rob Applegate back in that first inning. Fastball misses upstairs for a ball 1-0. In game 2 tonight, Rowan County and Russell. That'll go approximately 45 minutes at the conclusion of this contest. 1-0 pitch up and in, which is 7 minutes away from being the longest contest we saw so far in the tournament. Boyd County and Raceland had the longest game at 2:03 in what was a pitcher's duel. Fleming beat East 3-0. It was Russell over Ashland 6-1, and then Rowan County took care of Morgan County in 4 innings, 15-0. Coleman's 3-0, right down Broadway, 3-1. Ashland and East Carter still to go tonight in softball action. 3-1. That went upstairs, ball 4, and a 1-out walk issued to Applegate. Coleman's 4th free pass of the ball game. That is for sure. Region softball will not play tomorrow, no matter who's in it, because of where it is being hosted on the campus of Rowan County High School. It is graduation for them tomorrow night, so they will play their championship scheduled for Monday. Or, excuse me, not Monday, Friday, sorry. And again, Friday is up in the air because of all the weather, so it may be a Saturday possible finish in that one as well. State tournament this year will be played at Kentucky Proud Park there for the home of the UK Wildcats. Sixteenth region will play Region 12 on Thursday, June 5th. Times have still yet to be determined. There goes the runner. It's a called strike. Thrown out of second base is in time. Nice job there by Maynard to field it as Caleb Gray cuts down his second runner at the bag on the Ison's Cards and Collectibles instant replay. Kid with a gun, dial 911. That was a hose. 2 down in the inning. Slider down and away, 2-1. Region 16 plays Region 12, and the winner of that game will play the winners of Region 10 and 14. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Braden Coleman trying to deal here in the 6th, and it's fouled away. The junior set from the belt. The 2-2. Misses high, and it's a full count. 95 pitches into the contest for the big right-hander. He's worked his way through jams, now trying to finish it up here in the 6th. Payoff pitch. That one's up and in, ball 4. And his 5th walk of the ball game. We'll have a runner on board here with 2 down in the 6th inning. And that may be all as Frank Conley danced around outside the dugout for a moment, and then he made his decision as he was headed toward the bump, and that may be all for Braden Coleman. He's pitched a dandy here this evening. Now can he convince his skipper to let him keep the ball for one more batter? Coach Conley did not reach for the baseball when he went to the bump, so he's giving him an opportunity. He's got Riker Bannister coming to the plate, who's 0 for 2. So whatever Coleman was selling, Coach Conley bought it. So he's going to get at least one more batter and trying to get himself out of here this inning here in the 6th. But he has tossed a dandy here this evening. Has given up only 3 hits. The 1 run was unearned. 5 strikeouts, 5 walks. So now Riker Bannister comes in, a strikeout, and reached on an error on a wide throw by the shortstop. Fouls this one away, 0-1. Rowan County has extended its lead now over Greenup County 9-5 in the 5th inning. So the Vikings answer back after Greenup County closed it to 1 after trailing by 5. Oh, one a dart at the knees. 0-2. And he's done it so many times tonight, you'd hate to see him not throw it here. He's got to throw that big breaker, because it has been filthy. The junior lets it go, and there it is with a swinging and a miss. His 6th strikeout of the ball game to end the 6th inning. We go to the home 6th, 7-1 Lions. Back after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
A very bright glow there from the sun as it drifts down over top the trees from behind the press box there. From a live look from our tower cam out there on the United Rentals Skylift. So we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 7-1 Boyd County leading this first semifinal here this evening. Fleming County got a run in the first. Boyd put 2 up in the first inning, taking a 2-1 lead. They added 4 in the second, 1 more in the 4th. They've had opportunities to extend, just could not do so. So 3, 4, and 5 this frame. Jones, Davis, and Coleman. Austin Robertson to start his 4th inning of work. So Brogan Jones will start us off. He's 0 for 2. Had a sacrifice bunt his first time through. Popped out in foul territory to third and flew out to shortstop. And now time requested is Robertson taking a sweet time before he comes to the plate. One 1-0. Fleming County will come to the plate with 9 in the top. Hawkins, Seals, and Cropper, the 3 scheduled to appear. Towering fly ball to left. Applegate looking up into the sun. No problem with that. 1 down. And now Connor Davis, 2 for 3 in the ball game. A pop out to the pitcher and then a single 2 times to left. 1 on a line, 1 on a ground. Big right-hander standing tall on the bump. Misses that one high. Ball 1-0. Game 2 out in Moorhead tonight. East Carter and Ashland. Game 2 here, Rowan and Russell. Here's the 1-0. Lifted to the air on the third base side. Bannister chasing it down. He'll get to the fence and make the catch in front of his dugout. 2 down in the inning on the Hisense Cards and Collectibles Instant Replay. Nice play, nice look there from our field cam. So now Braden Coleman comes in. Coleman 1 for 2, hit by a pitch his last time through. He rockets this one down the line and left, and that one's extra bases. That one's going to one-hop up against the wall. Coleman's going to motor in out at second base for his second 2-out double of the tournament. Both of them coming in the 6th inning. And you got to think he's probably going to try to convince his skipper to give him one more inning. Can I go out and try to finish it? Okay, Cam Mayo go out and run for him. That just gives him a little bit extra time to try to go over there and get himself settled in. I think Frank Conley will give him the ball at least to try to work into the 7th and see if he can finish this thing out. So Caleb Gray steps in. Gray 0 for 2 with a strikeout today. That one misses downstairs for a ball. Excuse me, 0 for 3. That's my mistake. Robertson, a long study of Doyle as he takes a look back at May at second base. 1-0 pitch, flared foul off to the first base side. (7-1) Lions. That's where we've been since the 4th. 2 in the first, 4 in the second, 1 more in the 4th. Fleming kind of got their lone run in the first. The 1-1. Little bleeder over toward first base and falls in for a foul ball. Garrett Watson stays on to play over at first base. A unique combo you don't see a lot. Throws left, bats right. Big left-handed first baseman over there. The senior getting his final opportunity on the playing field. Sun starting to drift behind those trees behind us. About to cover us up in shade for the rest of the evening. 1-2 stays upstairs, 2-2. Boyd County 7 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. Fleming County 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error. A 2-out double from Braden Coleman. His second double in a 6th inning. Both of them coming with 2 outs. Now the 2-2. Hard hit ball out to center. Seals drifting back. That one's over his head. Gray's going to motor out to second base. He's coming for third. It's up against the fence. He'll come in easily at third base. It'll be an RBI triple. And it's 8-1 Boyd County. Gray collects his second triple of the season. We'll get a courtesy runner over at third. As Jones will come on to run. So Kelly gets the 3-bagger. And here comes Travis Cropper The interim head coach for the Panthers out to visit with Mr. Robertson with 2 down here in the 6th. He's going to reach for the ball, and Mr. Robertson's night is finished. So Robertson gets a fist bump from his fellow colleagues on the mound. We've got a call to the bullpen for the Panthers. We'll tell you about it when we return after this on Kool TV.
The Ashland area YMCA is where families and friends come to stay active and have fun. As a staple of the Ashland community for 125 years, we offer a wide range of activities and classes. We have something for all ages and interests, from cardio, fitness, and personal training, to swimming at our junior Olympic-sized pool, to a variety of sports facilities and programs. Follow us on social media to learn more about our programs or visit us today at the Ashland Area YMCA.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
Call the bullpen for the Panthers as the freshman right-hander Connor Allen will come on to throw. Making his 3rd appearance on the season without a record or an ERA. He's worked 3 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 8 strikeouts to 2 walks. He's given up 3 runs. All of those have been unearned. So Robertson still has his book open. He's on the hook with the runner who is over at third base. After Caleb Gray cracked an RBI double, or an RBI triple, off the backside of a 2-out double from the pitcher Braden Coleman. So an 8-1 ball game here favoring the Lions, who've had the lead since the first. Fleming County scored first. Boyd answered with 2 in the home half. Added 4 more in the second, 1 more in the fourth, and then getting 1 across here in the 6th. So Caleb Kelly will step in and go at Connor Allen for the first time here. Kelly 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he wears the first pitch given to him. You heard the thump on that one all the way up here in the press box. So Brody Biggs in now. 0 for 2, a walk and a strikeout. Doyle steps out, gives his first a third signal. Biggs represents the game-clinching run here in the 6th. It would be the 10-run rule if he would come around to score. Sun is gone from behind us. You can see that glare is gone now on the United Rentals tower cam there. Beautiful evening here in Canonsburg tonight. There goes the runner. It's downstairs for a ball. Without a throw, Kelly goes in easily to second base. So Kelly at second, Jones running for Caleb Gray over at third. 2 down here in the 6th. And it's 2-0 to Biggs. Josh Kelly in the on-deck circle to go next. And then top of the order. Lions trying to do some damage again with 2 outs. The 2-0. It's a nice pitch on the outer half, 2-1. Biggs a ground out to second his last time through. Outfield shading him a little bit into the push side. Seals is not right up the middle, more toward left center. And this one's hammered into the gap in right center field. That one's going to hop all the way out to the wall. 2 runs are coming around to score. Biggs is coming for 3. Here comes the throw. It's going to be close. He's going to slide in, and they got him. Biggs tries to stretch it from 2 to 3, and a great relay from the Panthers is going to cut him down at the third base bag just before he can get in ahead of the throw. But they get 2 runs across, and they make it 10-1 as we head to the 7th after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
I am Shane Wallingford. I'm President and CEO of JSB Industrial Solutions. JSB Industrial Solutions is a manufacturer of many products. We took a shotgun approach to our business. We take each project individually and break it down into the smallest bits, communicate effectively, and move forward. Our vision is basically to make your problem our successful business.
Call to the bullpen for the Lions as the junior right-hander of Isaac Leeper will take over. He'll go after Hawkins, Seals, and Cropper, 9-1-2. Leeper making his 6th appearance on the season with a 1-1 record, a 7.20 ERA, 11 2/3 innings of work, 20 hits, 6 strikeouts, 8 walks, 19 runs. 12 of those have been earned. So the final book on Coleman, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run that was unearned. He struck out 6, walked 5. So he's on the line for the victory here tonight as the Lions nearly had the same score that happened the last time these two teams met in this round. That was the last time Fleming County made it into the semifinals. It was 2011. Boyd won that game 10-0. Here tonight, a run in the first inning has kept that away from that point. So Branson Hawkins, nope, we're going to get a pinch hitter for him. Owen Lowe. He looks at a first pitch downstairs for a ball. Lowe, a senior without a hit on the season. He's 0 for 14 on the year. 2 runs scored on RBI, driven in with 4 walks. That evens things up at 1-1. Snyder misses away 2-1. Fastball fouled away, 2-2. We're looking probably closer to about 8:45-ish or so with our second game tonight, as this one's on the outside corner, a called strike 3, 1 down in the inning. So back to the top of the order we go, and Parker Seals, who's 1 for 3. Bunt single his first time through. That's a two-seam fastball that's on the outside corner for a called strike 0-1. Fastball misses upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Out to center. Slater drifts into the gap. 2 down. And Boyd County 1 out away from playing for a region championship on their home field. So Preston Cropper will come in. He's 1 for 2. A walk, a fly out, and he singled to center his last time up. Big slider down and away, 1-0. Dylan Doyle, the catcher, would go next if the inning continues. The 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Round leading Greenup 9-5 in the 7th. With 1 out in that inning. They're going to check his swing, and they'll say that he did offer. So it's 1-2. Leaper back to work. Breaking ball lifted straight back and out of play. Round County trying to punch their ticket into the region championship game Friday night. Cropper awaits the 1-2. Down and away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chopper out to Maynard at second. From one knee, he'll flip it across, and the Lions are on to the region championship game. Final score in this one, 10-1. Postgame show, we return after this on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg. Baseball and softball seasons are here, and Grayson Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for everything from bats and gloves to helmets and accessories. No matter the age, Grayson Sporting Goods has the size to get your favorite star ready to hit the field. Grayson Sporting Goods also offers a full selection of East and West Carter team gear with custom printing and embroidery available on many items. Stop by Grayson Sporting Goods, located on Main Street in downtown Grayson, proudly serving Carter County and surrounding counties since 1975.
Welcome to Papa John's. Come meet the band. We got Cab the Sauce Man pouring our sauce right from the can. Don't bother, he's in the zone. Huh? We got Short Christine. So beautiful. Come on. Check this out. We got Dough Toley over at our fresh, never frozen original dough station. Hey, show off. Kid's a prodigy. And Scotty and Shannon dropping those toppings all over. He calls me Papa.
No, I don't.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't.
And we're making you a Papa John's pizza.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Final score in this one, Boyd County wins it 10-1. Here's how it went down. Fleming County played it a run in the first. Boyd County answered with 2 in the first inning. They led it 2-1. They put 4 across in the second, 1 more in the fourth. They get 3 in the sixth, and they win it by a final score of 10-1. Final numbers look like this. 3 hits for Fleming County. Seals, Cropper, and Doyle from the top of the order collect the 3 hits. 10 hits for Boyd County as Alex Maynard goes 2 for 3. Connor Davis goes 2 for 3. He drives in 3 runs. Braden Coleman with a 2-out double. He goes 2 for 3. Those were the 3 players that go multi-hits tonight. Coleman and Biggs each with doubles. Gray turns in a triple there in the 6th. Pitching numbers look like this. Cropper goes inning and 2/3, 4 hits, 6 runs, all earned, struck out, none, walked 3. He'll take the loss. Jet Martin goes a third of an inning of scoreless, hitless baseball. Robertson works 3 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned, struck out 3, walked a batter. And then Allen goes the final third of an inning, a hit, a run, it was earned. He did not strike out anybody. Braden Coleman, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, it was unearned. He struck out 6, walked 5. He'll take the win. Leeper goes the final inning of scoreless, hitless baseball. He strikes out the batter in the inning. Final numbers look like this for Fleming County: 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error. They leave 7 runners on base. For Boyd County, 10 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They also leave 7 runners on base. 2 hours, 23 minutes to decide this one. And the Boyd County Lions are playing for a region championship on their home soil as they'll play the winner of Rowan County and Russell, which is up next. We'll be back with you with game time in about 45 minutes. That'll put us back with you right around 7, we'll say around 7:45 or so, to get you ready for our next game between Rowan County and Russell. So for now, we say so long, and we'll talk to you in about 45 minutes for game number 2 right here on Kool TV.
Thank you for watching the 16th Region Baseball Tournament live from Addington Field in Boyd County, Kentucky on Kool TV. This broadcast of the 16th Region Baseball Tournament has been a special sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.